Hey guys, how you doing? This is Spirit Journey, and yes, I am out and about again with the gang. I have the phone propped up. Yeah, I have the phone propped up on the stroller. Yes, I am. Yeah, that's a little awkward. Okay. Yeah, I'm out and about with the stroller. I have all the gang, and yeah, I try to be prepared. So I want to be able to stay out later today if I can. I brought my phone charger. I'm hoping to have enough room though to do the videos. So at least energy-wise, I may have to delete some of the things that I posted yesterday. Usually what I do, after I do a little quickie video, after I do a video, I want to get this right. Okay, after I do the video, I dump it onto my computer, and then from the computer, I delete what was on the phone. So I have room on my phone to gather, to do the videos. Yeah. Yeah, just trying. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm determined. I want to get this right. See, it's blocking the sun. Okay. Yeah, so good morning, guys. It is July 7th, 2020, and the time is like 10 to 11. I got some sleep last night, but not as much as I wanted. My little Shih Tzu, she's still making these strange noises. Yeah, I feel badly for her. But I did like a recording of how she's, her behavior. The sun's coming up. And the doctor said her behavior is typical. It's nothing life-threatening. She's, recuperating from the surgery, the trauma of surgery. So that's what's happening, he said. So I'm relieved about that. But still, I just feel awful about her, Wow. So, wow, yeah, I see the sun coming up. I'm going to cover her. I don't want too much sun on her. Yeah. Okay. So, I'll get it. I'll just do it like this. Sorry about that.
Oh, you got 3 babies.
That's right. Take care. Yeah. So, what was I saying now? Yeah, so the doctor assured me that she's okay, nothing life-threatening. So it's okay. That's the main thing, that they're okay, that they're not in any life-threatening situation. But still, it's not a good feeling because I believe she is in distress. So, sorry. So when I notice if I pick her up and walk her a little bit, it's a little better. Yeah, this morning she was barking, those little yelps that she does when she wants me to do something. Yeah, she has this one bark command, and I couldn't figure out what she wanted. So yes, I gave her some water. Yeah, I was up all last night and early this morning. So basically, I want to just keep her area clean and that she has her water. That's my main concern, that she gets her water. What else? Yeah, and I give her medications. So I have to force feed her it though. I don't like that because it just puts stress on her. She doesn't, yeah, she's very resistant. But I think she's going to be okay. I did a little bit of the physical therapy. I massage her legs, and I have a sling at home. And I put her on the sling for the first time. Yeah, it seems like she wants the empowerment of self-mobility. Yeah. So yeah, I want that for her. Yeah, she's just sitting up. She's looking in the direction where we're going. And Lily is sitting with her. Yeah, before I had Lily down below with Lavender. But actually Lily, the girls are on top and the little boy, he's on the bottom, but I think he likes it. Yeah, because, you know, he likes being in his little cave. Yeah. They weren't kidding. Men love their caves or their dens, you know? Yes, they do. It's funny, but he's a typical male in that aspect. He's very male, but he's also a mama's boy. You know, he's afraid of thunder. Yep. And then he'll run and want me to cuddle him. But yeah, and I love cuddling him too. Just trying to hold it in there. I'm sorry, guys. So let's see. So yeah, the girls are on top, and they seem to be doing okay. I wanted to, you know, trying to be more prepared on my journeys. So I have a bottled water, yeah. So I have a backpack on. I didn't have a backpack yesterday. I had a purse. And I had it, oops. Sorry. Whoa. Sorry. Let me just leave it like that. Sorry about, yeah. Oh. So what happened? I had it, what was I saying now? I got distracted. I had to go over the grading and it got awkward there. Oh, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, about being prepared. So I hope I have everything I'm going to need. The only problem I might have is enough room to do the videos that I want to do. But yeah, I like doing this because this, I like doing the videos when I'm walking because it helps relax me. Yeah, it helps relax me. Sorry. Yeah, it really helps relax me. Sorry about that. So what else? Yeah, I enjoyed my stay at the Central Park yesterday. It was really very, very nice. Yeah, I got there early. I'm a little bit behind schedule. I wanted to leave 7 o'clock this morning. So I'm like 3.5 hours behind, but you know, it's all good anyway. You know, sometimes you just leave when you leave. And it actually is a nice breeze. It's actually a very nice breeze out. The sun is starting to come out. It's very overcast, you know. It's very cloudy, but it's peeking out, you know, the sun. Yeah. So I brought my hat in case. Yeah, when I left, it was very cloudy. A couple of minutes ago, it was real cloudy. But I said, you know, that sun might peek out. So I got my brimmed hat. So what else? Yeah, this. Let's see, what's happening in New York City now? You still have the mask wearings. My mask is in my building. If I'm in my building, in a public area in the building, we have to wear a mask. So I have my mask with me. But when I'm out here, I don't wear the mask. And I want my air. They say it's a surge of coronavirus about. So they're trying to get you panicking again. Now, of course, I don't want anyone to get any disease. But this is late spring. Wait a minute, is it? No, it's summer already, that's right. Yeah, summer, it's early summer. And that virus can't really linger out, you know, in the heat. The heat kills it. But yes, you know, if someone is infectious, you know, they should wear a mask if they're contagious. But I'm really wondering, I have a lot of skepticism regarding corona, as many of you know. If it's really a cold/flu bug, and every year people get the cold and flu, so why is this one different? And what they're not saying, like they say, is a rise in the virus. And then they say, oh, we have more hospitalizations. Well, I think, see, they don't outright say, it's like when someone dies. They say, oh, X number of people died. And then they say, oh, and they had coronavirus. But they don't say, so-and-so died of coronavirus. They never say that. Because they know they can't say it, because they didn't die from coronavirus. They may have a bad heart. They might be diabetic. They have chronic diseases. And anybody, I mean, I'm sure if you check everyone's blood, you're gonna have some type of exposure to some type of pathogen. But it doesn't mean that you're sick. It means that you're exposed to something. I mean, it's a planet, and you're gonna get something, but it's not something that's deadly. So just start noticing in the news when they say, oh, more people got tested positive for corona, right? But they never say that the people who tested positive for coronavirus are sickly and they got the headache and coughing and they can't breathe. You notice they never say that. See, what I think what they're doing is they cut and paste, custom paste reality, like a Photoshop. You can take a true picture of something, cut it, and put that so-called truth and put it on something else that's not affiliated with it. So in this case, someone who allegedly tested positive for the exposure to that pathogen, but then they may be treated for diabetes. And maybe that's why they're in the hospital. So I have a feeling what they might be doing is anybody who goes to the hospital, let's say a diabetic, and he or she has neuropathy, numbness in the feet, and they want to get treated for it, that they're doing random testings for these people for coronavirus. Because then now you can say, oh, you got corona. And so then they could put it on the CDC, share the data with somebody else, I think that's what's going on. And you know what else? And I discussed this before in past videos, that they are developing a database and they're going to be doing tracking. So that person who's just a diabetic, who they did a testing on, they're going to put in a database for anyone that tests positive, and then they're going to ask that person, who are you with? Sorry. They're going to say, who are you with? Where did you go? Blah, blah, blah. So it's a way of tracking people. It's not about securing the lives and safety. Again, it's just a flu, a cold. And the alternative medications, in Madagascar, they have a wonderful medicine. I talked about this too. And they're downplaying Madagascar. See, they have a natural remedy. And he was bold, the guy was the president of that country who was speaking. And he spoke boldly to the so-called Western world. Yep. Sorry. Get that in there. Yeah. So they want you to think all these things, that it's deadly and, oh, what are you going to do? But the Western world is just marketing this to trick the population so they can track you can be tracked. It's like a police state. What do you call it? What's that? We're not police state. But you know what I'm talking about. See, martial law. They want to implement this New World Order and track everybody. See, that's the real goal in all this. They want to track everybody, and there's a lot of advertisement now. It's a lot of advertisement to get tested. We got more testing sites. See, we're the #1 country for testing, right? But they fail to tell you that it's 80%, it gives an 80% false positive. It's a false positive you're getting. 80%. Something that's only 80%, they should throw it out. That's garbage. Real garbage. Yeah, I hope it's recording okay. It's like a haze in front of it. I don't know what's wrong. Because it's not that much sun out, but it has this funny, so I hope it's recording okay. Let's see what else. Yeah, so I feel it's a hoax. It could be also, what do you call it? Biowarfare. It could be that was implemented. But either way, see, they're marketing it. They're using this virus to track you and to make you scared and make you wear a real gamey mask. And your oxygen levels decrease because you're wearing it. And sometimes you see here in New York City, you see these real old people. I mean, people that look very frail, I should say. They look real frail. And they got that mask on. They have a visor. They got gloves on. And like, man, some of them got long sleeves. And they're not getting any sun. If you don't get the right amount of sun, vitamin D, that is bad. And so you're going to have a rise in sick people in a couple of months. In 2 more months, it's going to be fall soon, then, the weather's going to change. It's going to start getting cooler. And anytime you have a change in season, you're going to have a shifting in your biology. That's right. You're going to have a shift in your biology. And now, because those people that were wearing all these masks and covered up, so they're low vitamin D, so they have a lower immune system, low oxygen, so your body gets in a fight or flight, low oxygen in your blood, your body's going to react. Say, hey, what's going on? Right across the street from the park. Yeah, this is what's going on. So by the time fall comes, you're going to have a load of sickly, elderly people. Those people that you see that look real frail, they're going to be the ones that are going to be hit the hardest. And they're banking on that. And they're going to ask, okay, who did you talk to? So it's going to be a tracking system. And that's the game. Who's a liability? And who's a free? They want everybody to test positive. So they have an excuse to keep you in quarantine, right? Wow, I'm glad I brought the hat. The sun is out now. Yeah, I'm right at the park now. Oh, look what they're doing. I gotta show this. Oh, it's hard to see the thing to turn around. Oh, there it goes. That. I guess they're sanitizing everything. Oh, I guess because, yeah, this is Columbus Circle. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Columbus Circle. Oh, over where? Yeah, over there is where Columbus statue is, right there. So I guess they're sanitizing everything. Yeah. You turn it back? Sorry about that. See these people, another person that doesn't have their dog on a leash. And it's a pit bull. Some of the people that try to act cool and say, oh, see, my dog follows me. A dog will be a dog. I don't care how well trained they are. A dog is a dog. Oh, sorry. Yeah, or I'll hold it like this. I do not can hold it like that. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, a dog is a dog. Oops. Okay, so I'm now officially in the park. Let me show you what it looks like. Put the brakes on. Let me show you. Yeah. Yeah, it's nice. So this is Central Park. Okay. Oops. Gotta take the brakes back off. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so people, I can't help but stress what I think is really going on. They're up to something. They're using the race war, the race baiting. And yes, I did talk about racism. It does, racism is. This country was built on racism. But when I talk of racism, I'm talking of exposure and not about killing so-and-so. I'm not about that. But I want the system to be corrected, you know? I want freedom for everybody. This is the best country in the world. I love this country. I have been overseas when I was in the military, but I'm American. Some people may not want me to say that, but I pay my taxes here. I'm born in this system. And whether it loves me or not, I cannot change. But it's how I love it. When I went to the Ramble yesterday, I said, I'm so fortunate to be here in this country. This is a beautiful park. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a system that could really work so well. Really, it's a beautiful place. I'm thinking, should I go to the ladies' room? Yeah, it's a beautiful country. We have fresh water. If you really want fresh water, you can get fresh water. You get a filter. Yeah, I have a filter system. If you need to get good food, you can get it. And again, it's going to be harder. But, if you go overseas, it's not the same. And it's a big country. Wow. Yeah, it's a big country. And it's really enough land for everybody. But you do have its hoarders. People who want to hoard the system. That aspect I don't like. But when you think about it, this is a beautiful place. And it's unfortunate that you have evil people who are in positions of authority or power or influence over others. And that's what's happening, I feel. Yeah, it's a lot of corruption. And I talked about that corruption. Remember I told you yesterday I was talking about the, what do you call it now? That ritual abuse, satanic ritual abuse. When that girl 2 days ago that I was watching on YouTube, a young girl in her early 20s, and she was sexually abused by her parents. And they live in an affluent, those typical affluent white communities, and all the kids go to the Ivy League schools, and you must go to Harvard. Now you got that mindset, and they're doing that? So it's something that's generational. The type of abuse, I could only speculate that the things that the father did, what she said about the father's behavior, that one day he went in a tantrum like a toddler, and she realized this man never grew up. So what happened? Well, I could only speculate that what the father is doing to the daughter is what his parents did to him. What an evil. What a real evil. So, if these people are the ones that go to the Ivy League schools, and remember, there's a guy, he's a high-ranking officer in the military, and he is an open Satanist. Aquino, I think his last name is. Yeah, well known. And they have him. So it's telling me that the people in power, in the power seat, are possibly closeted Satanists. And how they do that, what do you call it? That, what do you call it? The monarch experiments? Monarch is what the Germans did. It's known that when you traumatize a person, and it's I guess different types of traumatization, the mind splits, and you develop a dissociative personality, and the abuser utilizes and relies on that person to disassociate, and so they program that new personality to do what you want it to do. It's like programming. They've studied human programming. And so you become like a superhuman. And the only way to assure your power seat is to be superhumanized. You get that? You have to become a superhuman. So they traumatize their kids, and they become like really particular, fastidious, perfectionist, develop high IQ, all that stuff. And so then you could compete to be in the top of the schools, to get accepted in these programs. See? You see what I'm saying? So people aren't just, I mean, they could be, but good morning. Thank you. So people are doing what they do for a reason. Yes, some might do it because they're just sickos. But why? Yes, it got sickos. But why do it? Hey, you know what else? I just remembered something. Remember the name Jeffrey Dahmer's? And they said at an early age he used to torture animals. That was the guy who got into cannibalism. Yeah. Straight out from high school, he didn't go to school after that, after high school. And that's when he started, he's a homosexual, had that so-called alternative lifestyle, and luring boys, young men, to his house. He would kill them and eat them. I kid you not. But yeah, why I mention it is that, guess this, his mother, she was either a psychiatrist or a psychologist. I forget which one. Yeah. So you know what I'm speculating. And also the girl, that program that I was watching, the girl who was talking about what her family did to her. Her family is also in the mental health profession. Get that? See what I'm getting at? They are turning, and they control the mental health system. They're probably in a high, make policies and procedures for mental health. Jeffrey Dahmer's mother was a mental practitioner, and her son was eating people. I would almost guarantee that one or both of his parents, or that the parents sent the kid to a facility. That's also what they do, what the girl talked about, that they send the children to like they say, oh, your kid got such and such, but we have this program, and so the parents trust them, but it's an MK Ultra program. See how sick? Yeah, just so you know, I'm also reminded about, remember the Olympics? I think it was 2 years ago, or the trial was 2 years ago. There was a man who worked for the Olympics. He was a physical therapist, but he was a rapist. And he was sexually violating the young women and girls that were on the Olympic team and traumatizing them for years. And they didn't say anything because they couldn't believe what was happening. And they said this was the treatment. Remember that? Oh, I did a video on that. I was so angry for those girls. Yeah, and then when the FBI found out about it, they didn't stop it. See, that's another clue. Just like Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell is a clue to the puzzle. The clue is you always seem to have FBI or CIA involvement, that when they hear of it, they don't intervene. So it continues. And why I mentioned about the Olympic team physical therapist, doctor, see, he was doing traumatization to the girls and rape and molestation and all that other weird stuff are key ways how to get a person to split their personality, to become that programmable person, you know? And so what did the U.S. use it for, I speculate? Because again, the FBI didn't intervene, at least not right away. So what happened? The girls won the Olympics. That was the year the U.S. won the gymnastics game. See that? So I think it was experimenting on the girls and vanity. Say, hey, let's do this to the girls and let us win the medal. So you have people who have big egos in power, very big egos, and they didn't want, I'm speculating again, or I should say I'm interpreting what I think, what could have motivated them. They wanted to win. And sexually traumatized young girls, they don't want their parents to find out, and they rechannel that energy for creativity, for personal excellence, and that's what happened. Yeah. Yeah, it's a common theme. I'm seeing the pieces now, how the U.S. that are in the power seat. I mean, look at all the people in the power seat. They're weird. So outwardly, they are programmed. They look so-called normal. They may have money. They dress nice. They know how to speak well. Oh, let me take a look at that like this. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I just wanted to take that, at least this special moment. Yeah, I was out here earlier yesterday and it had this film on top because it was still very early. Okay, we're going. You hear them making noise. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, baby. Sigh. Wow. Yeah, so things are really starting to make sense to me now. This evil, I mean, it's absolute evil. But see how they utilize, like, you remember Hillary Clinton says, don't waste a crisis? Well, you can consider being sexually traumatized or abused a, what do you call it, a crisis. And yes, they're utilizing it. See, they speak in code, and it's a clue. Never waste a crisis. Never, if you're going to traumatize, make them into a robotic person that you could create a performer. Yeah. So the Germans did it. And then they brought the Germans over to the US. See that? They gave them jobs. But what did they do after the war? They vilified black people in America. See, everything is being created. They created hate groups like the KKK, again, to do a traumatization. When you traumatize somebody, then you could program them. What did they program them to do? To abuse their children, become drug addicts. What else? To commit crime, black on black crime. We are being programmed. That is what's going on. And sometimes I look at us, people of the black community, and myself, how we may act. We start to ask ourselves, why do we do the things that we do? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Really, it doesn't make any sense. But you look at the world with different eyes as a result. When you see evil, when you see a pattern, and when you look at what's going on in the black community, then you can say, oh, that's why we act the way we do. That's why our health, stress affects our health. Stress can affect one's health. We all know that. Why do black people have the highest chronic diseases than the rest of the population? So you got to put two and two together. And we have to have leaders who's willing to out them. You got to out them. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's a fact. It is a fact. And the fact is, we're being manipulated, programmed. We're given inferior quality foods, right? It's awful. It's awful what's being done. Oh, what else here? Yeah, I'm very sad. But see, it is sobering too. Because I used to blame myself. Oh, it has to be my fault, this and that. And no. Everything that you see in front of your eyes, nothing's by happenstance. Nothing. It's a system at place. And I think David Icke is correct. You have people who are reptilioid in behavior. They know exactly what they're doing. And yes, President Trump talked about implementing the Space Force. Who's going to run the space program? You ever ask yourself that? Yeah. I'm just looking at a lady. She looks emaciated. She's completely emaciated. Let's see. That person there. And she has a dog. And she's like jogging. She got a little dog, I'm sorry. See that? And she has a little dog. Real quick. Yeah. And she got a mask on. So again, you have a mask and you got to do some jogging and you're wearing those big sneakers. See that? Now that person is a candidate, in my opinion, for getting sick. That looked like a sickly person. You're going to do a jog because you for health. See that's what I mean. That we're doing stupid things. They said we want health, so they're not going to eat. They're going to lower their immune system. Someone with that type of body weight, there's no hormones. The hormones are in the fat, right? I doubt that someone like that has a period. So you do all these things for health, but yet you're killing yourself. We wear the mask. Now if someone's breathing down your face, yeah, get a mask. Yeah, see, they want to impose everybody to wear a mask. If you need it, use it. And I've already said that I have, I think in April, three deaths and 2 people recuperating from COVID. That was one of the most stressful times of my life, April of this year, 2020. It was awful. I was extremely afraid and I wasn't able to sleep. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. Wow, another emaciated person. But not that skinny, but real. Wow. See, you also notice girls who do the anorexia stuff. These are the same type of people who get into those Ivy League schools. They're into everything. They do everything well. But this is a type of traumatization. They gotta be perfect, they gotta be perfect. And they're in every activity in the schools. But they're punishing themselves. And then some of them become afraid of germs and things like that. See what I mean? This is it's a clean country. I mean, we have access to clean water. Oh, I must have walked too far down. Oh, I'm at a place here. Wow, I walked further down than I expected. Shakespeare Garden. Let me show you that. See that? Wow. Oh, I got all this stuff down there. Wow, I didn't mean to go this far. Let me turn the camera back. Yeah, so I passed it. Let me turn. Yeah, I'm going to the Ramble. I like I love the vegetation, and the birds are absolutely wonderful. Yeah, I think it was this other, yeah. Yeah, so it's right ahead of me right now. Let me show you. Yeah, it's just a couple of feet ahead. Where that water fountain is, that's where I was supposed to make a turn in there. Okay, so let me turn the camera. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got confused. Oh, I can take it here. Okay, this road leads into the other one. Okay. Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah, this is the Ramble. Because I'm already at the 50-minute marker. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is, yeah, okay. So I just took the exit right beyond this. Let me show you. Okay, that's the Ramble. So right behind those trees is where that house was, the Shakespeare thing. And this is the open field. Okay. Yeah, I didn't show you my little pumpkins. Hi, guys. Get that food out of your mouth. Little peanut. That little peanut. Hey, guys. You enjoying yourself, Lavi? He loves it there. We're going to keep on going. See, now she's panting. Yeah. We're going to keep on going. Okay, we're going to keep on going. Yeah, this is the Ramble. Stay in there, guys. Hey, Lily. Yeah, you look beautiful. Hi, baby girl. Oh, you look so beautiful, Lily. Let me get that. Do that again. She was smiling. That's Lily. Yeah, she's panting. Yeah, let me go. Yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, so things happen for a reason. That's my point. That things occur for a reason. And I think even with the transatlantic slave trade, the traumatization that was put on us, especially in the Caribbean, those islands are small. It's mostly black folk there. So how did these whites control them? Through traumatization, more intimidation. When you traumatize a person, you then can program them. Once you realize that's what's being done to you, then you can really start to fight back. And you fight back in increments. Like I think I was programmed, I should say, coercion and intimidation was used on me. Oh, trying to get my bearing. Yeah. Yeah, I have a bad sense of direction. I'm trying to remember what road that I took. Yeah, so I think the people in the transatlantic slave trade, see, it required traumatization. Boy, oh, this is so new. I know I wasn't here yesterday. There we go. I know I made a wrong turn somewhere. Yeah, that's going like an uphill. I don't want to go climb up any hill. I know I've been up there before. Let's see. Oh, what is that? Oh, what's that now? Trying to get my bearing. Oh, wow. Okay, let me just go up this hill. I know I've been up here before, but yeah. Yeah, I remember these big rocks. Let's see. So yeah, what I was going to say. So once you realize that people or system is trying to traumatize you, that awareness could actually protect you. And it could protect you by, you say, okay, I'm aware now. And so to do things that are counteractive of their programming. So for me, I got the tattoo. Oh, I got the nose piercing first. not gonna go up. Let me try it up there. I see the benches. Yeah. Yeah, so with me, I got the nose piercing. Oh, let me back up a little bit. Even before the nose piercing, I had something else done. I was as I had my hair cut, and it was done in stages. Wow, I am tired. Let's see here. Oh, this could be it. Wow. Sorry about catching my breath. Yeah, I had, I used my channel name. But see, I was born, I was given a name, and 20 plus years ago, in 97 to be exact, I had a legal name change. That was, oh, this is it, yay! Yeah, see the tree? The tree, let me get the tree. So I know when I see this tree, I'm on the right track. See that? Yeah, and those are the benches. I gotta get a map. Okay, let me turn it back. Yeah, so many of you don't know that. Yeah, I don't really tell people. And if you follow this channel, and if you following this long of this long video, yeah, yeah, this is the bench. Yeah, I'm gonna do my little circuit. Yeah, with me, the process has gone on for, let's see, since 97. So that's about 23 years ago. I had I went to the library to inquire how to legally change your name. And I used to work, as a secretary / administrative assistant, all that. So I knew how to type. So I had an electric portable typewriter, and I typed it up exactly what I saw. See, they want you to think that you always have to have a lawyer, and something magical with a lawyer. No, not at all. You just need the right documents. You need the right documents, and you have to also present. See, what I didn't know, yeah, I needed 2 books. One is called the Black's Law Book, something like that, the Black Law Book, and this other book. And I looked up about how to change, about legally changing your name. What else? Yeah, so I typed it up, and then I brought it to the courthouse where I lived, in the county where I lived, that is. And then the clerk said, it has to be on blueback. I said, what's a blueback? It's a backing that court papers have to be presented on. Just go across the street, it's a legal stationery store. You go in there, ask for a blueback, they'll know exactly what you need, and you buy it. So I did that, and so I bring everything together. And so the girl helped me out. She said, okay. So she put it together and she stapled it, I think, for me. And she said, okay, I'll take it now. She gave me the receipt. And then the judge has to, the judge will contact you for the next phase. Okay, I did 1 circuit. Let's see, I'm going to go around this one now. What else now? So the whole process, I think I started in January. By April of that year, 97, everything was complete. And then you get this, so like a certificate, it has a seal on it, an official seal of legal name change. And you purchase that, it's like I think $10 each one, each like a certificate. And that you present to like utilities companies, your landlord, DMV, you know, that's what you do. So that's what I did. And so why I'm sharing that is because, see, I knew, I felt like I was being controlled by a system, and was being controlled by my so-called family. Now, I love my family, but just because you love somebody doesn't mean that they love you back. And I wanted to assert myself. So so that was the first stage, and that was done in '97. And then I would say the second major thing I did was, wow. Yeah, I haven't seen this before. Yeah, the second other thing I did was the nose piercing. Yeah. I pierced my nose what was that, 4 years ago? And then the next thing I did was, what do you call it? The tattoo. Not everybody has seen my tattoo. My mother hasn't seen it. But yeah, that's what I did. And it was like to break a system, break what was, you're not supposed to do things like that. You know, other people, but yeah, I did it. I would say the name change was the biggest no. Yeah, it upset my mom, the name change. It bothered them and my sister. Yep. Wow. Yeah, it's something though, the women in my family, you know, you find like when there's abuse, it seems like the people who go against you are your own, another woman. Yep. Well, yeah, I haven't been over here before. Wow. Yeah. So I'm trying to get to slowly try to understand how to, navigate here. Yes, I'll just go around this block. Then I have to feed my dogs, give their water. Okay, I remember seeing that. Yeah, so, well, I was really getting into the walk there. I'm sorry. Yeah, so, yeah, I would say that the opposition that you're going to get are from those people who are under mind control themselves, who don't like your ascension. And so they're going to try to stop you. Yep. They were the most verbal against me for a couple of years. But I'm glad I did what I did. So whatever what's symbolic for you to do to break your programming, do it. And really get that freedom. Oh, sorry. Really get that freedom. Yeah, you owe it to yourself, but you have to make that move. You have to say, enough is enough. And it may mean you have to separate. And that's the hard part for me. Separation. It's very difficult. Wow. Wow, this is. Yeah. Wow. I hope I'm going the right direction. Yeah. So yeah, you have to decide for yourself how far you want to go and how far you want to go in a lot of things. See, we're all being programmed. We're programmed from the day we're born. We're programmed in the womb. Yep. And then you have to decide, say, hey, religion was another thing. I think religion was programming me. Oh, I made the wrong turn. There's stairs. Oops. Wow. Oh, laughing. Oh, it broke. Okay. Yeah, he slipped out. So, yeah, so let me tend to my dogs right now. I see it's a little over an hour. So, yeah, so I thank you all for watching and listening. And yeah, freedom is at your fingertips, okay? So take care and enjoy. Bye-bye.